Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. I'm so glad you're here, you guys. We did a live chat on Sunday and we had the best time. I can't believe there were almost 2,000 of you chatting with me at one point. It's incredible. Thank you to everybody who came out. If you missed it, don't worry. I plan on doing another very soon. I'll try to give you more heads up under the community tab, so check there lots. But I thought if you didn't want to watch the whole thing back, which you're welcome to do, but if you didn't want to watch the whole thing back, I wanted to show you a section where we got into an interesting conversation about more things that occurred at this ridiculous Jamaica trip, including some videos I've got. So let's take a listen. And as always, thanks so much for being here. Honk, honk, everybody. All right, let's talk Jamaica, shall we? So these are the grifters that keep on grifting, right? So much to talk about. I've actually pulled a couple of things I'd like to show you, and we'll talk about it and just have some laughs, shall we? I'd like to start with this one here, shared by Resting Doll Face, which I love that username so much. Resting Doll Face says, oh yeah, hashtag thriving. How it started, how it's going. So if you're like, what's this from? The one on the left was from like the only royal tour they did. It's not like they did very much while members of the royal family, but yeah, that was, I believe, from the, now I'm second guessing myself. Was that in Fiji maybe? It's that Australia tour. It was something to do with that. But I would say look at the body language, look at the, to me it's just I'm better. I'm up here, you're down there. Look at me. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. And then how it's going on the right. And you guys, we're going to get into this. I have a video that really made me laugh. In fact, this might be a good time to play it. Shall we take a look at Meghan trying to sit in this theater seat in a ball gown? Yeah, you guys are laughing in the comments saying that they thought they'd be sitting at the front. Oh, no. They were like, what, 7 rows back? Something like that. How funny is that? It may even been further. Too funny. And also, I call your attention to look at everybody around them and how they're dressed. Not in ball gowns. And I know it's not a ball gown. I kept calling it that. People kept correcting me. Whatever. The ball skirt, the full skirt. It's so ridiculous. Here we go. So I don't know who added the sparkles. It certainly was not me. But here she is finding her way to the seat. Harry looks visibly disturbed that they're not in the front row, which kind of makes me laugh because I assumed it would be her that would be more pulling the faces. But I'm sure behind the scenes she let everybody know she was displeased. But yep, here she is. The idea of this really made me laugh. The idea of having to sit in a regular old movie seat in a ball gown. Too funny, right? Too funny. And look at Harold when he realizes they are not in the front row. It's too funny. Miss Allen says, Miss A. Allen says, I feel like all these venues are trolling them. Same here. Okay, here we go. Sandy says 7 rows behind the plebes. I know. I love it. And then, yeah, Tom Taylor is pointing out the same thing that I've heard, that allegedly all the VIPs were actually in a different room, not this room. I like that you see somebody in a baseball cap literally in the row behind her. Looks like people maybe in t-shirts and stuff or tank tops in the row in front of her. And yet here we have Miss Ballgown. You can't make this stuff up, right? It's too funny. I love it. All right. So there's that one that I wanted to share. There's another video I want to share. Oh, here she is. Was it Wicked Stepsister from Cinderella? That's the comparison that a lot of people were making. It cracks me up. Yeah. And then Jay even called the olive oil hairstyle. He's like, she looks like olive oil. I was like, yeah, she does that now. I don't understand pulling your hair so tight. I've heard it's like a way to do a facelift, but my allegations are maybe that's already been done. Go ahead.
I was literally going to make that joke.
Oh,
I didn't know that was a real thing. I guess if you pull your hair tight enough, it'll pull your face back.
So I have another one. We saw the theater scene. Oh, here we go. Watch this. If you haven't seen this, this is fun. This is shared by Princess Carparkle. So let me give her a shout out. Thank you, Princess Carparkle. There's no sound to this one. I've heard the sound. It's just like 4 people that just kind of randomly clap, and I'm not positive they're clapping about this. But you guys, some of the comments in this pointed out this is worse than the Hertz Rent-A-Car, which I don't know. That's pretty bad. But this is pretty bad too. they pointed out, I mean, look at everybody around them, shorts and stuff. And then they're walking like they're at some big event, but they're walking through. It should play again here in just a second. Right here. Let me see if I can pause it. I don't know if I can. No, I think it just plays on a loop. It doesn't matter. Okay. They're walking through. I thought I could pause it. Oh, here it is. There. Okay, I paused it. They're walking through the concession stand. So popcorn butter, sticky spilled sodas, like where are they hanging out? The employee break room? What is that? Oh my goodness. Oh, too funny. Yeah, I'm still stuck on this. And again, thank you, Princess Carparkle, for sharing this. I want to give you a shout out. Too funny. So this was at the premiere. I'm going to hit play again so we can watch and judge. Here they are walking through from the employer or wherever it is, the back, making a grand entrance with an entourage, walking through sticky stuff, holding on to that dress, that ridiculous dress, or should I say bathing suit with a ball gown skirt, dragging it through all that stuff, walking past people in shorts. And I'm not knocking the people in shorts. I'm saying they're more appropriate dressed than old Maggie Poo is. So Judas says, at least the concession stand counters were red if the carpet wasn't. You're right. And I think if you look closely, they have some non-slip carpet, it looked like to me. So they literally got to step on red carpet for about a second. And by that, I mean one of those rubber things that theater would have if you spill your soda. Yeah, okay, there's them. Where's the Marley family? I think that's what was happening there. But yeah, let me read some of these comments because I'm cracking up about this. It really is funny. This is even lower. I mean, I don't know if anything's lower than this, but I'm thinking about that New York. Remember when they did that New York trip right after they left the royals? Who could forget? Right after they left the royal family. They did that New York trip and it was so awkward everywhere they went because they were treating it like a royal visit, but they were no longer working. My country accent just came out. They were no longer working royals. No, they were no longer working royals. So they were not doing a royal visit, but they were still treating it like a royal visit, doing crap like this. Think about, again, that school visit. Who could forget that, where she dressed like the Joker? That's what this feels like. They think they're royals doing a royal visit, and as you guys are pointing out in the comments, this is just a regular movie theater. This is not even like, I don't know, what's the word, a big venue,
It's not like it's a premiere in LA at the Chinese theater or whatever. Exactly. It's like, it looks like it's an AMC that's barely in business.
Yeah. Yeah, where people are just out checking their phones, waiting on their movie to start, and then some yahoos walk out, so they just pull them out and film. Like, where's my popcorn? But yeah, ridiculous. So many of you are putting the funniest comments in here saying she's there to sweep the floor. I think that's great. Pertaining to Jamaica, let me show you this. All right, Mystified. She's over on Twitter, formerly Twitter. And she's often here in my comments, and she's so sweet, and I really like her. And thank you, Mystified, if you're watching. Mystified shared this. It says, tell me this. If Harry and Meghan were invited by such good friends, Brian Robbins, the CEO of Paramount, and his wife, also head of Nickelodeon, I believe, why were they seated separately for them for the film? When people are invited by someone, they're usually seated together, and are they not? And then it cuts off. So Mystified, I wanted to share this because that is exactly what was on my mind too. So if you don't know what we're talking about, I'm sure you do. It's been on Daily Mail a lot lately. I believe it's, let's see, what should we call, I don't use their titles. Hank and Skank putting out this information, trying to make it seem like they're there with that Brian Robbins. That's the guy with I'm obsessed with his wife. I know that's a weird sentence, but she's so beautiful. The beautiful lady that was standing next to Meghan in the pictures. So there are stories coming out that, oh no, they're invited and flew on their private jet. And I don't know. I don't know these people. Maybe they were. It's all being alleged. But I think, in my opinion, it seems to be that they're putting out this information to seem more important. And to Mystified's point, if that's the case, then why aren't they sitting with their what's the word? If they're invited guests, why aren't they sitting with their host, right? Nope, they're sitting however many 7 rows back with, I don't know, the regular people, it seems. So I find that very funny myself. So again, they deserve it. I think it's hilarious. This is, again, their faux royal visit. And Jay kept saying, do you think Harry is asking for voiceover work for Meghan? Because remember, that's what they did at the Lion King premiere. All right, so that's it. I just wanted to show you that part of the live stream, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your comments and thoughts below. Again, thank you to everybody who came out. Thank you to everybody who watched the replay of that chat, and to you guys who are watching this now. I promise to have another live chat very soon. So much fun. You guys are great. It's a great way just to, in real time, answer your questions, talk about what you want to talk about, that sort of thing. Thank you for all the lovely comments. I hope you guys have the best day, and I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. Oh yeah, before I forget, this is the book I am about to start the recaps on. They are the same book. You see the one on the left, the one on the right. Apparently, according to the author, they are the same book. It's just, I think the one on the left may have been, I don't know. I've heard different stories. The one on the left may be the American version. One of them may be the Audible version. It doesn't matter. Same book. Read one of them if you want to read along with me. It's about to start up, and I can tell you, it's a really good book. I wandered upon a sugar site where they were trash talking this book, so I knew I was onto something, and sure enough, it's good. Robert Hardman does a good job. I'm only 4 chapters in, but he'll say, like, this is what Harry claimed in Spare, but this is what actually happened. And I think he does a really good job on it. But I hope you enjoy it. I'm excited to dive into this one with you. Again, thank you for everything. If you want to further support the show, you know there's several ways to do it. We have the merch, Not Bloody Likely. Make it make sense. Recollections may vary, so check that out. Also, as always, I have to put in a plug for Patreon. We're having so much fun over there. It's really going well, enjoying ourselves. That's where we do the bonus deep dives, the extra content. About every couple days, we're putting something up over there. All kinds of stuff. So check that out. Patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. That's where you can become an executive producer, just like the geese and ganders you see on your screen here. So definitely check that out. As always, thank you for supporting, and I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. I hope you guys have the best day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.